Alright guys, starting off the video with some video footage. Got the iPhone 8 and the Galaxy S8. Which one looks better? From the viewfinder right now as I record, it looks like the iPhone 8 is not producing the colors as accurate as the Galaxy S8, but it looks like the video on the iPhone 8 is a lot smoother. But you tell me, what do you think? It's a beautiful sunny day out. That sky, you can see all the chemtrails. Oh gosh, that shot right there, wow, it's a money shot. I actually think it looks very detailed on the iPhone 8, but you know, it looks a little bit more accurate on the S8. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So sometimes picking a smartphone can be very difficult, and some people make it hard on themselves and some people make it easy on themselves. Well, I want to try to help make it easy on you and give you my take on both of these phones right here. Now I don't remember if I reviewed these two against each other in 2017, but it's 2018 and let's see how they're holding up here. So first we're going to start with the design of both of these phones here. This is the iPhone 8 and this is the Galaxy S8. Now obviously, design-wise, the iPhone 8 doesn't take too much in change. It doesn't do a lot for change. They kind of stuck with the tried and true design, which, you know what, after using the iPhone 10, I really appreciate this design. I do wish that they would go ahead and do some updates, like an AMOLED display. But this is a tried and true design. Now, they did give us a glass back and the metal sides on here. And so now you have wireless charging, which is pretty cool, but you know, nonetheless, we've had that already on other phones, and most people don't really use wireless charging like you would think. Now, jump over to the Galaxy S8. This design is obviously really stunning. Samsung has done a fantastic job with the 18:9 ratio on this phone. And if you look at these, Samsung or Apple could do an 18:9 ratio phone and then keep this form factor right here, like keep a home button. You know, they could do that. But I think what we're going to see in the future from both these companies are fingerprint readers and through the screen, which for some reason people want that, but I really don't know why. I'm content with having it on the back as long as it's positioned correctly. But that's just me. But the design of the Galaxy S8, slim form factor, big screen. This is a 5.8-inch display. This design is absolutely beautiful. You know, they maintain a headphone jack, which is something that I think Apple should, you know, really reconsider, because I think they're gonna lose their fan base even more than they're doing now, probably, by taking away features, taking away hardware features that people actually really still enjoy. And I'm a person that I don't have to have a headphone jack, but man, after using my Galaxy Note 8 so long, and now I'm using this S8, it's actually appreciated. So design-wise, in my personal opinion, obviously I'm going to give that to the Galaxy S8, but this is all subjective. This is my personal preference, so you decide what you want to do. Now, there's no competition when it comes to features and options. This phone right here has an iris scanner. It has a heart rate monitor. It's just loaded up, man. It has the headphone jack. It's just doing very well. They have Type-C on here. Like, there's no reason for the iPhone 8 to have to not be able to come and have a fast charger in the box. That's just unacceptable. And you know, that's just a couple of things. Now, they do have this Bixby button. They have the sidebar, the side menu, the EdgeSense. They just have a bunch of things going on in the Samsung software, and it's just the way it is. And now, as far as the Apple goes, Apple does have the dual speaker setup here, which is really loud, obviously much louder than the single bottom firing speaker here. But you can offset that by it has a headphone jack, so that's a huge plus, a very nice plus. I don't know, this is it's kind of subjective for everything, but some people might say, oh, I like it plain, or you know, but I don't think the iPhone is plain. I just think that it doesn't have as many features as other phones, specifically the Galaxy S8. Now both of them have wireless charging. They're both water resistant, but you know, that's those are things that you don't technically have to have. Performance-wise, the iPhone 8 to me outperforms the Galaxy S8 as far as stability goes. Stability is something that I think we all can appreciate, and having the iPhone 8 hardly ever crash. You know, updates come really fast. Like example, the S8 is not on the latest software, and the iPhone is. So, you know, the iPhone probably will always win in that area because Samsung has a boatload more phones. So, you know, Apple has less to keep up with, but and also Android is open source. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things where Android will probably never catch up to iOS when it comes to updates and stability and performance, in my book. Now, I'm not saying that the iPhone is just a super winner for performance, but stability-wise, it definitely is a lot more stable than the Galaxy S8, because I know I'm going to get updates on here. I don't have any performance issues on here. Now, I don't have any performance issues on here, but the chances of this phone having some trouble in the future with software because it's not getting software updates is likely. Yeah. So, you know, as I close out here, I just want to this was going to be a fast video. Battery life on both of these to me are actually really good, but the iPhone 8 edges it out because of that standby time. And overnight, this one drains just a tad bit faster for some reason, even with nothing syncing. But when they're both set on sync, which is the way I normally use them, I don't turn off notifications. I just set them to do not disturb during certain hours. And when I wake up, there's always a boatload of notifications. That's just the way it is. So the iPhone has always had better standby than Android phones in my experience. And that's just where it's at. So the Galaxy S8 costs about $750, and this phone costs about $700. So they're kind of equally matched. This one costs a little bit more, but you're getting a little bit more for that $50. Actually, you're getting a lot more for that $50. And I definitely could recommend the Galaxy S8 over the iPhone 8 on any given day. I like the design of it better. You're getting a much bigger screen. You know, you're just getting a heck of a lot more. But, you know, again, all subjective. You tell me what you think about both of these phones. If you have both, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.